Well, it's about 5:30 and it looks like we have 3 new calves today. That is number 39. That is number 40, born to Brownie. And that is 41, born to this untagged white cow. This is her first calf. So she was born in 2021 as well and gave her first calf today. Hello. No, don't go under the fence. You're gonna get zapped. Oh no. You're gonna get zapped. Come back to your mama. All right, so we are just full of calves now. So with those 2 more, I think we're down to 7 more cows that haven't given birth yet. So, and that puts us at 16 calves that born and survived, 1 that didn't survive. And as I said, 7 more that we're waiting for births. So we have a full nursery here. This is exactly what I wanted to see. I was hoping to get this in a couple months, so the cows are eating fresh grass in springtime, but this is fine. Look at those 2 calves playing with each other. Today also, I didn't take a video of this, but I did buy the Dorper sheep from my my neighbor, my friend, and that was because of a comment somebody said. They said, "Hey, why don't you buy the sheep?" So a couple things that we think might have been going on with this flock. One is he kept them in the same area, more or less, and that was just for convenience sake. And he told me that he didn't invest enough in infrastructure to process the sheep, and he thinks that's one of the reasons why he had a hard time. He's not a young man by any stretch of the imagination, and so it's just working with the sheep was very difficult. The other issue, I think, and he kind of agreed with me on this, is that he's feeding his sheep in the winter, and that causes their hooves to grow, and then the hooves create problems, and that's probably where he got the foot rot from, is just from having hooves that grew too much. So he had to get out there and trim the hooves regularly, but he just didn't have the ability to do that. So I trimmed some of the hooves of some of the sheep as we loaded them up onto the back of the trailer. So now a lesson here. I had an area set aside that the sheep were in previously. Well, the sheep and the lamb. No, I don't even think that. I had the calves there, the bulls. And I was like, hey, I'll just move the sheep in there, let them acclimate for a little bit, and then when the dogs and everybody's comfortable with them, bring them together, right? But I kind of forgot that, and I'm like, hey, why don't we just put them together right now? Well, that was kind of a mistake. The issue is that the dogs love sheep, not as a breakfast snack, but like living sheep. And so the dogs immediately started like loving on the sheep, and that's not what sheep want. Sheep want to be left alone. So it took a while for everything to settle down. One of the, I think it was a lamb, tried to run through the barbed wire electric fence and really got himself cut up. It was not pretty. I probably should invest in putting up like a woven wire perimeter around this property. I'd rather have the sheep push on the woven wire than on barbed wire. The other issue is that, just the dogs just, following the sheep and chasing them around. The sheep get tired. One of the sheep was already a little bit lame. And that sheep just lay down, right? Just to catch her breath. Hopefully she'll recover. Jack says he should, or my friend says that he should be okay. She should be okay. So, yeah, so, lessons learned. Get the sheep to acclimate. New environment, new system, right? They've lived their entire lives, most of them, on my friend's property. And this is it's not that far. It's just less than a mile away, but still it's a new area. And then they have to acclimate to me, and they have to acclimate to what I do and the standard procedure, right? So they have to know what's normal. And I should have left them in their own little area, maybe surrounded by dogs around the area, but not with the dogs. Let the dogs kind of get used to them. And then after a while, maybe let 1 or 2 dogs in at a time. My older dogs know not to play with the sheep, but the younger dogs, the puppies, they just want to smell them, lick and touch, So Anyway, so that's kind of where we're at. Right now it's about 50, 55. It's going to be a warm night tonight. Tomorrow it's going to be in the 70s and 75, 77, 78 for tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday. And so we have some wind blowing from the southwest. I'm going to try to cover the microphone. This sheep is still not with the other sheep. He thinks he's a cow, but he's the oldest sheep I have, and he's supposed to be breeding the rest of the sheep. So if I don't get lambs soon, I'm gonna have to have an interview with him about his effectiveness on my ranch and his position, his future with this company. So if you catch what I mean. So my plan right now is to breed St. Croix into the Dorper, and there's some Barbados there too. Maybe what I'll do, I'll keep the ewes, right? I'm going to grow the number of ewes, and then maybe the third generation. And if I need more rams, I'm just going to buy St. Croix ram. And so I'll keep breeding St. Croix with them, get as much St. Croix genes in there. And then the third generation, what I might do is keep the best of the rams. Make sure they're like from second generation moms. So they have lots of St. Croix in there. And then just start breeding them back into a herd. I might bring in some other genetics through the rams. So I might bring in a Dorper ram one year, get some more Dorper genes going. I might bring in a Katahdin. I don't know if I want the Barbados, the Barbies. My neighbor wasn't saying a lot of good things about the Barbies. They're good sheep, they're resilient, they give good lambs, but they just don't get very big very fast. So the Dorpers are the money makers. Everybody knows that. The Dorpers are good. Dorpers don't look too dissimilar from the St. Croix, but they're much bigger. I tried wrestling one to trim the nails, and wow, that sheep put up a fight. So anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm excited. I'm excited about building the flock. I'm excited about having a job for these puppies. I'm excited about all the calves I'm having. I got to decide what to do with them all. At some point, I don't think I want to increase the size of the herd, but I do want to keep a lot of the steer back and keep them for myself, and probably sell a couple when they're done in 3 years. So in 3 years, I should have plenty of steer to sell. I can't really vouch for the quality, but I'll probably sell them based on the hang weight, right? So I'll get an appointment with the local food locker here. They will do all the processing. They'll contact whoever buys the animal and ask them how they want to cut it up. But I'll sell it based on hang weight, like $1 per pound or something like that. So the price of beef is up. The price of cattle is up. It's like $3 a pound. That's a pound of living animal. So that probably translates to $5 a pound of hang weight. And that's a good sign for many reasons. I'm hearing that heifers are in high demand. People really, really want heifers because they want to rebuild their herds. So I don't need that many heifers. So I'm probably going to make some good money at the end of the year when I sell my heifers. I'll probably keep one or two of the best as replacement stock, and that's it. So guys, have a great day. It is a wonderful day. Been busy all day doing farm work. Wonderful, wonderful experience. Not everything went very smoothly, but things are going forward. That's all I got to say. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.